Alright, this is the Minish Cap Randomizer. I am playing this for I Ate Your Pie's Discord Wars as part of Team Fantasy versus Team Sci-Fi. I am on Team Fantasy as a fan of the sea. Now, as a Zelda fan, I have to go with the more fantasy-driven style. Looks like we have closed fusions. Interesting. So this is probably going to go real quick then. There's not going to be a lot going on. Okay, there is a gold kinstone on 300. Gold kinstone in Julieta. I'm going to assume that like pots are off and stuff. I'm just gonna quickly check. It's a red. It's yeah. There's nothing there. Okay, pots are off. I do. Pretty much all I know is that Goron Merchant is nothing. We need 4 elements, 4 sword to access DHC. Oh, we started with a sword. Okay. I was like, why is the dojo lighting up? But we started with a sword. Yeah, so those are all closed. Okay. So let me go back here. So that means no fusions. No fusions whatsoever is kind of wild. There's grip ring. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go right back to the bottom. We're gonna go straight to Minish Woods, I think. I'm basically playing this as like it's a mystery setting because I don't know the full extent of the settings. I do know that golden kinstones are going to be required because we have seen them, and that was expressly documented in the rules. Alright, vanilla spin, okay. So spins are probably on dojos to begin with, or like scrolls on dojos. Wind crests are not open. We do have to open those up. Yeah, there's not going to be much. There's not going to be much anywhere with fusions off. So it's going to be a very straightforward seed. Alright, that's a piece of heart. We'll get Barla, or yeah, we'll get the Ballari here. There's only gonna be one item because it's not. There's no fusions. Okay. Here's green sword. We'll go through Minish Path or Minish Village here. I might want to just grab the 2 items here and then home warp again. Unless we get something interesting. Boomerang is kind of interesting, but not really. Because I'm sure grabbing items from far away is not in logic. There's a kinstone. That's probably Vale Falls. No, it's Swamp. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. We're just gonna go back. We're gonna get the second scroll, probably. Hey, what's up, Pixel? Thanks for the anniversary shout out. I didn't even realize it was coming up, to be honest, until Twitch like mentioned it. Alright, let's do Simon. There's not much here. Like, there's not much for us to do, period. So Simon is probably a good idea. I also have Under the School as a possibility. I don't know if I really want to do that. I mean, I do. Obviously, I need to, probably. Yeah, we're probably doing Simon right now. Or, going Under the School, I mean. Ooh, I don't have a lot of bombs. I'm gonna go fill up on bombs real quick, and then I'll go. So there's guaranteed bombs in those pots there. Makes it a lot easier when you're gonna have to go Under the School here. Throwing bombs also decreases the timer on bombs, so it helps speed this up just a little bit. You did get a guaranteed bomb drop right there. You can kill two with one just by facing upward in that corner. Carl of Metal. Okay. Yep. So that's progression. It's gotta have like 4 items in here. Flippers. Yep. Okay. It's just the flippers. That is fine. My immediate thought is probably go to Deepwood, but I don't know if I want to yet. I probably should. Let's see what the heart piece in Vale Falls is. Because if that's Vale Falls Kinstone, that's massive. It's a piece of heart, okay. Pieces of heart are still good this early on. Specifically because of Waveblade. Waveblade requires 10 hearts to access. Boots! Okay. Boots in the moat. Alright, we're going right back. We're going right back down. Oh, I should also do a map check. Just real quick. Deepwood's dead. Okay. Deepwood and Droplets are dead. I'm assuming it's not Dungeon Shuffle. So yeah, with boots, I get another scroll. I'll probably want to do Minish checks here. I don't have a bottle yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna do Minish checks. Why not? Is Boots' Minish on? No. Oh yeah, I should probably drop down and see what's back here. I don't remember. Okay, it was just rupees. Cool. Alright, so all that is useless so far. I'll check bakery and back of the inn. We are gonna have to do Julieta, but we can maybe do that later because we don't have a bottle right now. Boomerang in the bakery, nothing crazy. Alright, nothing there. Oh yeah, I believe there is one round of the Cuckoo game. So let's go ahead and do that. Just to confirm whether or not this is anything. Nothing. Alright. That works. Yeah, going to Deepwood is probably exactly where I need to be right now. I'm also going to grab this heart piece over here. Yeah, because there's really not much left otherwise. So we don't have a way to deal with the webs yet. Not a big deal. Oh yeah, it's Keysy, so we don't have to worry about keys at all. His graveyard key, okay. That also confirms what I was thinking about. Baron dungeons are off. So there's going to be things in the non-elemental dungeons. Because we know that this and droplets are non-elemental right now. Which also means getting those power bracelets was probably a good thing, because power bracelets are useful for Palace. Oh, there's a Kinstone there. We can not get that yet. Need to be able to get through a web to get that. Nothing there. And I'm also assuming that these are probably out of logic too. Like blowing the dust away with bombs is a trick. There's a shield. Okay, that gets me one more item. Wait, is it boss keysy? Or no? There's a boss key. I mean, I'm gonna grab it. But I assumed it was boss keysy too, but I guess not. But yeah, I'll grab that before I leave. We'll have to come back specifically for the Kinstone. But that'll be fine. Oh, you know what? Minish Flipper Caves is a thing. I could do those. Probably should do those before I go and do one check behind the shield. It's really amazing how empty the world is when there's no fusions. Alright, there's our Gust Jar. So I can go back and get the Kinstone now. I'll probably do that before I leave. There's Red Sword as well. Okay, here's where everything is. Here we go. So if I'm telling people to route this, I'm routing Minish Flipper Caves into Deepwood. Because you can then get the Kinstone on the first visit. And now we have Western Wood access, but Western Wood is kind of mid. It's kind of mid when you don't have things on. So I probably push fusion stuff. I might as well beat this because I get like 2 extra items. Right, like, we're here. We can finish this up. I might as well full clear it. Oh, I still have to do basement, don't I? Yeah, I'll do basement after the boss. You want to stand on the side that the head falls towards first, because it's always going to fall in that direction. Oh, Bottle. Bottle's big, because that gets us access to the Kinstone in Julietta's house, as well as getting access to all of Krenel. So that's a really, really good pickup there. I am going to quickly do basement, just to confirm there's nothing else here. Especially if, like, I can tell people to avoid the lily pad, it's gonna save them a lot of time. Alright, what do we got here? Bomb bag? Bomb bag's actually pretty good. If the boss key room has something solid, I would actually consider doing all of this. Like, 1 bomb upgrade is much better than the initial bomb bag. Like, 30 is a big difference from 10. Alright, nothing there. So yeah, let's do Jilly at his house. Yeah, that's probably the one thing I really want to do right now. Because if that's Vale Falls Kinstone, that's massive. So let's get some water. Now we don't have cane, so we're gonna have to go back all the way over here in order to use the fireplace. But this will be the only time you actually have to go Minish, unless we have to go Fountain. I'm kind of holding off on Fountain until I have 2 out of 3. Right now I can only get 1 item in there. I can see the second item, but I can't get it. Unless grabbing from a distance is on. I think you can do that with the Gust Jar. Also, make sure to go grab the item that you drop. You don't get it immediately. Yeah, I'll prep for Fountain. I'm not gonna go there yet. I'm absolutely going Krenel here. Yeah, I'll do lower. I'll set up lower first, because... yeah. It's lower Krenel. I usually skip this, but... gotta make sure. Especially in these settings. You really do not know. You really don't have access to a lot of things. And Bomb Cave over here has 3 items, so that's a pretty solid place to go. Plus you have 2 items under the webbing. Oh, there's a bow? Okay. You can grab the bow from behind, if you can swim there. You don't have to blow up the rock in front. So yeah, item-wise, we're looking really, really good. You can blow up the dust, or you can use the Gust Jar. Gust Jar is probably the easier way to do it. So yeah, with bow, that gives me more things in Castor to do. So that's leaning me towards there. How many Swamp Stones do I have? I know I got at least 1. I have 2. There's cane! Dude! Alright. So go lower Krenel to get the cane, and then we go straight to Cave of Flames. There we go. That's a route right there. Bottle on Green Shoe to get cane in Krenel. Nice heart container. Okay. Good health. Good health. Oh, there's no reason to climb because there's no fusions. That's amazing. So the wall climb is like completely out. There is the bomb fairy, but that's it. Cloudkin Stone. Roll attack's okay. There's a book in case we need it. Book is only used for one check. You need all 3 books plus cane plus ocarina in order to access the library. Turn all 3 books in and get access to the yellow Minish, also affectionately known as Yolari. Piece of heart for 40. Okay. Not great, but not terrible. Yeah, we're going straight to the dungeon. We can full clear this. And it's a element dungeon, so we have to do it.
Good luck, Mashies Nom.
Yo, Snow, thanks for the 48 months and the good luck. Appreciate it. Welcome back. And the affiliate anniversary shout out. I really appreciate it as well. Thank you. Alright, let's see if we even need to go this way because Keezy. We could probably tell people to ignore this. If there's nothing over here. There's only 2 checks. Most of the time you have to come here just to get a key. But with Keezy on, don't really have to worry too much. The music in this game is really good. Oh, there's blue sword behind the bomb wall. Okay. Yeah, we're cooking really hard right now. This is a really spicy route. I do wish I had cape. That would make going through this dungeon a little bit easier, but capeless is still fine. Oh wait, did I say there was only 2 items? There's 3. And right now, none of them matter. There's only one more. One more. Does this one matter? It's a piece of heart. It could, but it's a little bit of a out of the way piece of heart. It also depends on if Waveblade matters. If Waveblade doesn't matter, then that whole loop doesn't really matter. You can ignore that. we do need to go through here. This is our sword upgrade. I completely screwed up that fight. I didn't have a spin attack ready. That's fine. Still fine. Second half of the dungeon shouldn't be terrible. We can see if we even need to do the entirety of the basement. We haven't gotten the boss key yet, so it's probably somewhere down there. We might actually get boss key before even doing the rest of the basement. That would be ideal. And then the rest of the basement is just dead, and you can just go right to the boss door. Alright, another Swamp Stone. So that is our third. We can now go to Fortress. We don't have mitts yet. Boss key is somewhere in the basement. We are going to have to go through the remainder of those. You can skip a cycle here if you're fast, by doing a little diagonal walk there. But if you're not confident, don't even bother. It's not that long of a time loss. We're looking at potentially a vanilla boss key in the center. Could also be in one of the bottom two corners. Yeah, it's in the center. Okay, so it's vanilla boss key. There's a guaranteed fairy in that pot, so if you're low on health, you can grab it there. This will be our first element dungeon, So there's only one item. There's the heart container item. So yeah, I'm probably going to Castor after this. Like, just guaranteed. I'll probably clean out the rest of up here first. There's only like 4 checks up here. Yeah, that would make the most sense. Clean this out, then head to Western Woods, Castor, Wind Ruins. Go into Fortress, do as much as we can in Fortress without mitts. And go from there. So after beating Cave of Flames, you get access to the Malari check. Talk to Malari, and you get a bomb bag. That's pretty solid. We're also going to see there's one random check way up here. I'm going to do a save scum, because getting back from there is really annoying. Alright, yeah. Nothing. Alright, so you don't need to worry about that. You can get the Malari item if you want extra bombs. Let's check and see if the bomb fairy has anything. As well as the little fairy fountain here. Nothing there. So bomb fairy, you have to throw a bomb into the water. And it gets you a heart container. That is solid. That is a very solid find. Not too far out of the way, all things considered. Alright, so Krenel is cleaned up. Let's go ahead and check over here. Don't need to do that. Cool. Cool, Western Woods is very, very good. Gotta love it. One thing, because we don't have an ocarina, I'm always going to push this boulder. That creates a shortcut by Link's house, so we can easily get back here. You know, I never checked if underwaters are on. I'm assuming, yeah, underwaters are off. I'm assuming like every obscure spot is off for this. So underwaters, digging, pots, even rupees are off. Pretty much everything's off here. Oh, Cloudkin Stone. All right, we're at 3. How many? I have 4 scrolls? Okay. I was like, I don't have 7. I'm pretty sure I don't have 7. So in order to get the dojo there, you do need 7 scrolls. Oh, wallet? Wallet is massive. We need that. We need that for Kinstone. Wallet in the traditional blue sword spot. I say traditional blue sword spot as in randomizer, a lot of times we'll see a blue sword just in that exact chest, just because of the way progression ends up being. Oh, hiking is dead! Hiking is dead! Because that's a fusion spot. Jabbernut does nothing. Don't worry about it. It only matters if you don't have flippers. But yeah, with hiking dead, the only thing up here is the bow check. So yeah, I'll do bow chest, and then we'll go straight to Wind Ruins. Yeah, because all those lily pads that take you from place to place are all fusions. Which I didn't even consider. Alright, bow check is a piece of heart. Not worth it. We really need to find mitts. That's going to be the next big thing. Mitts and lantern. I am so used to seeing the butterfly item that I'm like, no butterfly? What? There's always like a butterfly item there, but that's a fusion. Yo, Yapping Cat, thanks for the anniversary wishes. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, one of those Minish cracks is a fusion. The other one is always there. So yeah, we'll do one quick warp cave then. Oh, yeah. Where is my, my tracker? Why is the tracker not working? There. Though it might not be updating. It might just be a problem with the, connection. So I might have to just update it every once in a while. Alright, big root and a piece of heart behind there. That's good value. Can't complain about that. Alright, Fortress. Rupee there, wallet there. We don't need the 600 wallet, so don't worry about it. Like, the max wallet we need is the 300. We did get another bottle. Oh yeah, there's nothing in pots. I will check the drop. And that'll be the last thing I do on this side. Yeah, we really can't do much here without mitts. So we'll end up being back here. Yeah, I don't need that piece of heart. Normally this side is very good because we normally have rupees on, but with rupees off, I don't know if this side is that valuable. There's like 2 checks, I think. Yeah, it's so weird. Like coming through all here without mitts. Obviously, like, I would like to have them. I think the idea was probably get Wallet, get the Kinstone from the shop, and go from there. Because I assume that's probably the Veil Falls Kinstone in the shop. Or we get Lantern. Okay. Okay. That changes everything. It was worth coming in here right now. Even without the mitts. Oh, and also there are a few things we can get in the back, too. Can't get everything. It's gonna be a little awkward when we have to come back here. Like, it would be nice if we had the mitts to just go through here. All in one shot. Instead, I'm leaving a lot of items behind. I can get one more item and then I can check one. Yeah, I can get one, check one. I don't know if I want to check it because, like, clearly I can't get it. And the lantern is such a big progression item that I'm willing to just leave. We'll come back later. I'll check the one quick warp cave that is accessible. And then we're gonna go straight into Crypt. It's a blue ruby! Yay! Okay. So buy from the shop. We're going to Crypt. Well, I can light the hearth fireplaces. Oh no, it's a cloud stone. Okay. Yeah, let's just go for it. Oh, I forgot to switch back. Alright. That was nothing. In the Lost Woods, you want to go right 3 times and then up 3 times. And that'll get you to a treasure chest. And then the exit is going to be up once more. And that's the last Cloud Stone. Okay. So we just need the Vale Fallskin Stone. We need the Vale Fallskin Stone, 4-sword, mitts, and cape. And then we're in go mode. The crow always takes the key to the same tree every time, so if you just go that way, you'll reach it there. Normally, Royal Crypt is terrible for items, but in this situation, with Keezy on, that makes everything an item. Normally it's like 1 item and 3 keys. And there's the cape! Okay. Okay. Very good. Now we are cooking with gas. Cape's gonna open up the entire rest of the game for me, pretty much. So trip to Fortress for Lantern to get Cape from Royal Crypt. Things are looking very good right now. Plus, this is our second element. Actually, yeah. It's gonna be faster to go this way. Because Cape's gonna get me into Lake Hylia. But I have to go through North Minish Woods to get there. So going around this way makes the most sense. So with Cape, you can jump over this water, and you reach Lake Hylia. Before I go through there, I'm gonna get... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Fusions are off. I'm like, I'm gonna get all the Lon checks. There's like 2. 3 of them, maybe. I doubt there's going to be anything behind the secret wall here, but guess what? There's a secret wall here. And it requires Lantern to get the item. It's the false kinstone! Okay! False kinstone behind secret wall. Okay, we are really cooking now. Still no ocarina, though. That's annoying. No mitts, so we can't get into the hype cave yet. But we now have access to Palace. Which I probably will want to go to. Because you don't need mitts or Four Sword for that. I want to just do I want to do my loop around Lake Hylia first. Because if there happens to be anything over here, we're probably not coming back here for a while. I'm not gonna go into droplets, because I feel like we probably don't need to. But without mitts, I don't know. It's a bit of a gamble, but I could take those odds. Alright, nothing there. That's good. There's the ocarina. Okay, now all bets are off. We're going up there. We're ignoring droplets. We have an easy way back here. I have 10, so let's see what we get here. Peril Beam, not worth. Okay. Yeah, let's just do Palace. Like, that's just gonna get me the most amount of things. Droplets is good, but it's not a required dungeon today. And since we have all the kinstones, we're going to Palace. Alright, nothing there. Also, yeah, it looks like the tracker's not updating completely. I hate these levers so much. They make this room like 20 times worse than it has to be. Alright, that was not worth it either. Cool. But yeah, we're at a point where I really don't care too much about the tracker, because we're pretty much in go mode. Pretty much. We need 2 items. Oh, that's a thing. Yeah. Fusions, rupees, all the fun stuff that I normally have on. Nice easy heart container there. Yeah, they should leave the room. They absolutely should. And never come back. If I happen to find mitts here, it's almost like it's GG, right? We still have to find 4 sword, but... we're so close, right? We'll definitely do all of Palace. Alright, that is nothing. Alright, so the only thing left here is the one more check that I can do here. It's this one here. Nothing. Cool. Alright, let's go place our last kinstone. And head up to Palace. Go through Wind Tribe, get all the items in there. It'll be nice if, like, we just find everything we need in there. I shouldn't have to come back up here, but I'll hit that just in case. Oh yeah, we didn't have access to Wind Tribe at all at the start, so we have to do every single item in here. So there's even more than we would have had. So this is even stronger of a play than it normally is. Look on Greggle 1. Yalari 4 sword incoming. Greggle 2, nothing. Heart container in the middle. Okay. Heart piece. Alright, so there was nothing here. Palace is the place we want to be. This is probably where we're going to find some stuff. Normally there's 6 small keys in this dungeon. With Keezy, that's 6 extra items. Alright, piece of heart under the grate. Let's see if we have to fight the wizards. Wizrobe fight not required. Rupees are off, so I don't need to go to the right. That jump I did saves a lot. It's really easy. You just buffer a regular jump and then go straight down. Saves you from having to go through like a whole winding way where you have to use the cane and a bunch of stuff. Yeah, just do that. The jump's easy. Pop push probably isn't required, but I'll do it anyway. Normally pop push would be mostly required for small key shenanigans. But since small keys don't exist, it probably isn't required, but it could have an item. We also have not tested the grabbing items from a distance. You could potentially get the item here later on, or at least see what it is. Because you get to the other side of this room later on in the dungeon, and you can hit that switch to just see what the item is. It's a piece of heart, so it's not great. Don't necessarily need to do pot push today. That's a... is that a big rupee? Yeah, it's a big rupee, okay. Don't need to worry about that. Ooh, I guess we'll do fan loop. Yeah, there's no reason to skip fan loop here. Oh, we actually have to do fan loop because we don't have the boss key yet. Realize it's probably vanilla. But the actual loop part of fan loop, we can potentially skip. Depends on what the one check over here is. Yeah, it was nothing. Okay. So you can skip the fan loop part. You have to go to the boss key chest, though, for the boss key. Dark room has a piece of heart. Top of dark room. Also has a piece of heart. So 2 easy pieces of heart to get if you need them. Yeah, that room you can cheese pretty easily with bombs and just slashing your sword. Lon Lon Key does nothing. So not even worth doing that. Yo, Tej with the raid. Welcome, Raiders. We're currently doing a Minish Cap Randomizer as part of a Discord Wars event. So I'm kind of going through it. We're taking some notes so that way people on my team can go through with their seed pretty easily. We're pretty close to the end. Tracker isn't really updating, but we do still need Force Sword and Mitts to finish this off. Thanks for the good luck, appreciate it. How is Twilight Princess speedrunning going? I saw you were doing it a little bit earlier. Yeah, Minish Cap Rando is a lot of fun. Definitely one of my favorite randos. Oh. There we go. Yeah, TP looks like it's a really fun speedrun, but it also looks very technical. It's on my list to eventually try out, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna get there. Tingle trophy? That's not something I really wanted to see. I mean, it's okay, it's the one check, but it's not really gonna help me out much. Yeah, the cool thing about randomizers in general is, like, you start thinking about the game a lot differently than you are when you're just speedrunning through the vanilla game. And you get to explore, like, every nook and cranny of every area. So there's definitely some places that you would never see, like, in a casual playthrough, unless you're going for, like, 100%. And with how, like, open Minish Cap's map really is, like, you can do a lot of different things. Do I have down thrusts? I do not. Yeah, pretty much. Like, why am I doing this entire dungeon instead of just skipping to the end? Like, one of the things with the randomizer specifically is that there is an option to like patch glitches so you can't even attempt them, which makes it, you know, a little bit fairer for people, especially people that don't know all the different glitches and stuff. Though if I remember correctly, it did break something, so I think they had to remove it at one point. Yeah, you really can't even use a lot of the tricks unless you're in go mode. Because what happens if the checks that you miss are things you actually need? I don't remember if Myth did like glitched logic or not. I know like Myth did a lot of work on logic and stuff. Alright, where am I going? I think there's probably a good chance that progression is going to end up being in droplets. Yeah, let's just go to droplets. Because we did get a lot of progression in Deepwood, and that was also a non-elemental dungeon. Yeah, I could do Tingle. Tingle is one check. Droplets is an entire dungeon of checks. I think there's a pretty good chance we'll find something in here. Alright, Vanilla Bosky, or not Vanilla, but the Bosky there. Oh yeah, duh, it's Keezy. So I needed Bosky to be in one of the first two. Alright, nothing there. Yeah, Tingle will be go mode. Honestly, I would not be surprised if that's the case. Tingle has a habit of doing that. Wait. Underwater... Yeah, underwater's dead. All underwater, including the pot. So yeah, we don't need to even go that way at all. Do I want to do Blue Chew? I probably should, if I'm here. Problem is, Blue Chew takes a lot of time. Like, these mini-bosses just take up time. It's like, do I really want to be doing that for one item? That's probably going to be an arrow refill, or a bomb refill, or a rupee. But yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. For the sake of the people. And actually, in these settings, Droplets doesn't have that much. Because rupees are off. Because underwaters are off. Like, there's not a lot to really consider. I am gonna avoid doing Octo. I'm just probably gonna activate Blue Warp and do the stuff that I can. Octo will be like the last thing I ever do. If I get Mitts, I go back to Fortress. If I get Force Sword, probably push Garden. If I don't get either, Fountain, probably. Yeah, we're just not getting anything. Probably a good idea not to come here, but there might be one item in here. And that one item is probably the Force Sword, if I'm being completely honest. Droplets has a reputation of always having a sword. Yeah, it's a pretty healthy seed. Pretty average, I would say. You need 10 hearts in order to access Wave Blade. So you end up getting a lot of hearts to begin with. Yeah, this dungeon is looking to be a complete bust. Yep. Okay. Let's get out of here. I think I said I wanted to do Fountain next, if I didn't find anything. Oh, well, I could also do the attic. What do we got? Rupee. Alright, anything? The mitts were over there. And you can... Yeah, okay. Okay. So, going here early, we can grab... We can get the mitts. Okay. Now things are probably falling back into place. So I probably should have done Fountain a lot sooner. So let's go finish up the last dungeon that we have to do. I don't have boss key yet. So boss key is somewhere in the back. Or somewhere behind the mitts. Alright, so we're just gonna check every mitts check. If Four Sword isn't in here, I am going to go to Hype Cave. It's the most likely place, I would think. Oh wait, it's already open. There's our boss key. I'm gonna go straight to the boss first. In the off chance that Four Sword just happens to be there. How did I get stuck back there? That was weird. I got clipped through the hand and ended up behind it. Alright, if we don't get sword right here, I'm gonna come back in and we'll clean out the back part of this dungeon. We're at the point in the seed where we can't leave any stone unturned. I mean, the Four Sword is probably just behind the midst somewhere. Where? I don't know. But it's probably a midst check, just because those are like the only checks remaining in most places. Alright, not there. Cool. Oh, it could be on Rem. Because we get the mushroom over here. So I can check mushroom, I can check tingle. I can check dog food. Like, we're just gonna check everything. All these one-offs. I guess we'll start with dog food. Because it's right here. Oh, that's right. The beanstalk doesn't exist. Because that's a fusion. Oh, I should also do the Minish Woods dig caves. And the Minish Woods Ferry. There's so many little things I have to do. Piece of heart. Arrow refill. More nothing. Yeah, I think we're pretty much at the point where it's going to be on like one random check somewhere. Oh, there's remote bombs. Okay. Would have loved to have those earlier. I didn't push the boulder. I didn't push the boulder earlier. I definitely came down here. I just didn't push the boulder. Every time I want to do a certain clone, I'm not the right amount. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Force Sword cannot be in the garden because the one visible check requires the Gust Jar. Yeah. Let's see, we can't do Yolari, but we can get the 2 sewer checks. Nope, still nothing. There it is. All right. There we go. Of course it was a dig spot. Now I'm pretty sure it's closed DHC, so we're gonna have to go this way. And I bet we're probably going to have to traverse through DHC, right? I don't think the warp is going to be on. Like, that's just going to be a waste of time, realistically. Because I'm not going to have to do anything in here. I'm literally just going to run to the end. Nope. It's not open. We're going the long way. No. There we go. I'm just gonna see what this is because I'm right next to the door. It's probably nothing. It's a bomb refill. Which is basically nothing. This part is just so boring. Because there's really nothing going on. It's exactly the same every single time. There's really no checks I'm gonna get. The only major thing I'm doing is hitting that bridge. I probably could have looked out for a great spin or a fast spin, fast split. And it doesn't matter. Just kind of going through. Oh, come on. Almost. Almost. There we go. Alright, Vadi 1 down, on to Vadi 2. I think Vadi's giggle sounds a lot like a Skull Kid or Happy Mass Salesman. Like that's kind of the vibe I get. Yeah, doing this with like no speed up scrolls is annoying. It's not terrible, it's just annoying. There we go. Not the worst Vadi 2 in the world. But not the best either. On to Vadi 3. There we go. Alright, one more hit and we're done. There we go. We finished with a time 2 hours, 12 minutes, 57 seconds. Not terrible, but not great. We definitely could have done this a lot faster if we just got our items faster. If I went to Fountain, if I went to Minish Flipper Caves, like, those would have been the things that really would have helped me. Definitely sub-2able for sure. If people like follow where things are, I think this could be done even faster. But yeah, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this Minish Cap Randomizer for I Ate Your Pie's Discord Wars. If you did, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time.